full. 4 chicken meals for the next couple of days. As I said in the previous video of this, I'm heading up to Cuba's to film content for the JP member site as well as his YouTube, and I'm going to get him in this video as well to talk about coaching me, his whole coaching business, maybe touch on this week's check-in because tomorrow's check-in day normally, but as I'll be travelling up, I checked in this morning. Weight was actually up from last week, which is strange because I've been busting the balls on the cardio, food's been on point, so I'm waiting for him to get back to me to kind of touch on that just to put my mind at ease. But there's no real mad changes anyway. We're 2 weeks into dieting, so I'm not expecting crazy results at the minute. I'm a realist and on the score. I've just been watching the Ronnie Coleman interview with Joe Rogan. 3% body fat in off season, 0.3% body fat on stage. I don't know about that, Ronnie boy. Sounds a bit off to me. So that's that. This video is going to be a little bit choppy here or there. I'm also going to be switching between this camera and my smaller Canon G7X because this is my work camera. Obviously when I'm in the house I'd rather get this quality, but we will be flipping between this and that and this. Yeah. Also, if you follow me on TikTok, you may recognise this outfit because I just busted a TikTok out as well. I put it on the video just to touch on it. Don't hate. I'm on there. Originally I was on there for my daughter, but I've kind of found a little groove with it, so we're rolling with it.
Fine face like Genevieve. Anything you want, I go be. I be right here, I don't leave. All my love, girl, me, she give me African waist like Tiwa. She want give me that work like Rihanna. Yeah.
We are en route to Casa de Cuba. Just stopped off at Starbucks for a little caffeine, picked me up, even though 4.5 hours ago I had a shreddable for the cardio in the house on the bike. But these long drives is 3.5 hours to Cuba's. You've got to have a little bit of caffeine, so I thought I'd leave it a good 4 hours before having any more. So the plan of attack is film the site video today, push, and then tomorrow we are going up to Durham, which is about an hour and a half I think from Rotherham. So hour and a half up to Durham, filming pull up there and a day in the life for his YouTube channel. So if you want to see the push session from today, that'll be on the JP member site. The pull session from tomorrow will be on Cuba's YouTube channel, and I'm also going to be jumping in on that pull session, so I'm going to be filming and training at the same time. Obviously there won't be any footage of me unless he wants it in there, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but filming and training at the same time. I've done it a couple of times and it is fucking hard work, but we do this. So, let's get on the road. The roads are back to normal. Lockdown didn't even exist. This is the last time that I'm going to be wearing fresh Jordans to film with Cuba, walking up this muddy fucking path. Here we go, we in? Magic Eye Media in the action. Let's go, I'm making of it. Crunch of the bomb, 1 second. Bang, that's better. Come on, Jay. Fingers are just touching, drive from elbows. Head up, man, head up. Chest up, boom. Right, we're getting there now. Right, let's get 3, Jay, let's get 3. Close to touch, 1 more, come on. Bam! Squeeze everything, head up. This is the one, man. Alright, go back. Slow, slow. Now 4. 3 seconds, rest your arms. 3, 2, 1, again. Come on, so get shorter. 3, 2, 1. Another one out, come on. 3, 2, 1. Stay there, man. Breathe. Alright, back slow, chest up. Slow as you fucking like. Come on, we're gonna kill the cameraman. Right, we're gonna go again, man. 3, 2, 1, she's yours. Slow, Jay, slow, slow. That's it, Kill the camera, might be fucked.
That's a new hashtag.
Oh, isn't it? Dead. Love that.
Just get it.
So what do you get?
Oh, yeah, listen.
7.
Listen.
9.
Right. Everybody knows I'm shit at pulling. You train legs or pressing, you know I smoke you.
Hard here. Nothing left. Easy. Ah, don't bounce, man. Stop that. Still 3. 2, just numbers, man. Go. Ah, reset. Got 2 left. Ah, reset. 1.
Whoa.
Still going. Ah, get a bit sloppy. Ah, still got 1. Ah, slow.
Easy.
Easy money. Bounce that didn't count.
Big man ting.
Big man ting.
What are we doing?
Fucking recovering from driving you back home, bro.
Haha, yes. Well, man's got work to do, you know.
Well, and I haven't.
And I've spilt half of a post-workout meal all over me. So now I'm going to look a tramp on my YouTube. You better edit it.
Spunk stains.
What is that you're wearing, by the way? We're not going to show what kind of top it is. I'm not even getting in.
Just blur it out.
Listen, you know we only advertise Ultraflex and JP. See, JP, and then just get this on. Ultraflex and JP only, bro.
Sorry, bro.
What are you playing at?
I got sent it for free, didn't I?
Can't believe. I don't care. It's irrelevant.
Any free
It's
shit you
irrelevant.
wanna send to
No.
Cuba, you won't wear it, so send it to me.
I will get you more JP and more Ultraflex.
There we go then. That's more like it.
So location, services. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to do some work and feed Jay some coffee or something.
Fucking right, bro.
Yeah?
I've got to drive back to Wales 4 hours after this.
Oh, we're not interested, mate. We're not interested.
No one
Hey,
cares.
do you want a phone? Here, wait. Here, ring someone who cares.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, so I've got a man on cam. I said I'd get Kuba on. It's been a bit of a rush, to be honest, because we've been up to Durham today, filming loads of shit with clients and all that. So thought I'd get you on to talk about the prep with myself first of all, where we started, how I'm looking now, what the plan is, and then talk about your coaching overall.
So the biggest thing with Jay is, I think, it's just making sure that he has enough rest and sleep. As obviously he's got a very, very busy work schedule, so it's just making sure that we'll manage recovery as well as we possibly can. And obviously there's certain dietary requirements that we need to kind of stick to with Jay, but nevertheless it's doable. He's a workhorse, so we need to kind of scale him back and hold him back often, right, so he doesn't do too much, sort of thing. As in past, he never used to like taking rest days as much as he needs to, and I think now with the change in his training and schedule, I think he sees merit into taking a lot more rest days now.
Yeah, definitely.
So in terms of prep, we are, again, it's just going to be based on managing his recovery. As I know, we'll be able to get him lean, we'll be able to push it down. It's just with the workload he has, it's just the case of managing that the best we possibly can. So there's no concerns with it. It's just making sure that we're able to kind of get things right on that front, and I think that's the main thing. We started in a pretty much a much fatter and lighter position than you are right now. So he's put quite a lot of quality muscle tissue on, and his condition is pretty sensible right now as well. He's not out of shape by any means. He's on the place where he holds it. It's a little bit on his lower back and midsection, but I think that's because he hasn't really come down, lean in a long time. And I think this time when we get it all off, I think it's the same with everyone as well. Each and every time someone gets lean, the fat distribution that comes back on again after that is totally different. It doesn't kind of sit the same way. So I'm excited to see what we can do with him and see what we can do with old Magic Eye Media.
I'm going to call it Magic Eye, not the other.
Oh yeah. There's a certain nickname that I'm not allowed to mention ever again. Yeah, but we'll allow that one.
Yeah.
We'll allow that one. But
touch on the because like Jordan put that thing up yesterday about asking questions. I put on there, am I too old to make like really decent progress? And he was like, fuck no. But touch on like age thing.
Yeah, so with age, it's not so much the age thing. I think it's when you get to a certain age, you have different responsibilities and different priorities, and it's the same with Jay. Don't get me wrong, like we're going to do well. He's going to be able to compete, but we're never going to be able to focus his sole effort into this, and we know that. So there's certain levels to this, and I know we can push things well with Jay, but we can't necessarily push things with Jay as much as I would with myself, because again, there's different levels to it. And Jay has a family, he's got a business, and his priority is kind of his family and business, and then it's bodybuilding. Not other way around with myself. It's more my bodybuilding, my business, and then everything else. But it's different for me, because the better I do as a bodybuilder, the kind of the better my business is. So this is why kind of my priority still lies there. It's in an age thing is really the only thing that really changes is how much you can commit yourself. That's the only difference. So it's irrelevant. Well, obviously there is the case of time and where you are at a given age, but the only difference is really, in my opinion, is how much you can commit yourself on a daily basis. And I think the older you are, the more other commitments that kind of are prioritised you have. So when people ask questions, am I too old for it? You're never too old for it, but there's levels to it. You're not too old to be competitive and do well, but you're probably too old to pursue a dream of competing at Mr. Olympia. So that's just got to be realistic.
Yeah, exactly. It's not realistic anyway. So, wicked. Let's touch on your overall coaching, because I'm sure people want to know. I get messages all the time, just because they see me knocking about you, about your how you take people on, what kind of people you take on. So kind of touch on that before you.
So at the moment, I'm not really taking anyone from general public. If someone wants to apply, then the only time I would see someone fit is if, one, I had more space, and two, if I saw someone that would be willing to give me the effort that I kind of require. So the clientele I kind of work with right now is serious bodybuilders that I know can commit to the sport. I don't really want to work with people that kind of just want a coach for the sake of having a coach. And anyone that kind of applies knows that they will have a phone call, a conversation with myself, so to speak. And right now, it's mainly based around people that compete and want to be competitive, as again, that's what my passion is, and that is what I'm best at. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy helping people that have had food disorders or whatever, or any poor relationships with food. But again, I will kind of give out a lot of information online for free to do that, and I think if someone pays attention and listens to what I say, I think they can get a lot out of that without me having to coach them. If you want to kind of work with me, it's pretty much, you need to be committed and need to know what you want. So I don't really work with general public unless I do have. I've got a few people that are just general population, but the level of commitment they can give me,
they want it.
They want it. So that's the difference. So I pretty much I say no more than yes a lot more these days, because the thing is, I don't do this to make money. I do this because I love it and I want to be good at this. And I think if I'm working with people that don't share the same connection and don't want the same things, I'm not going to see the benefit, and I'm not going to see enjoyment, and I'm not going to be able to progress my coaching skills further. So that's pretty much a wrap.
Job done. I'm going to drive home. I did say I was going to get some posing on camera, but
we'll get in next week at the gym.
We'll get that in when I'm a bit fucking leaner as well, boy.
He'll bang out a video the next fucking day, every day. You know what you're like. I recorded him last week, the video, the promo, and everything was out the next day. Shit. Like, you don't fuck about.
Loves that shit.
I hope Jay's not listening to this.
Motherfuckers!
We love you, bro.
Yeah, love you too, boys.
He's got his mate down here now. They've got like a good vibe. They're both very like in terms of quality.
Yeah. You know James. Glorious weather behind me. And then we drive to Wales and it's all doom and gloom. Yep, the fucking doom. Woo! Currently 10:30. I am 1 hour 20 from home, so I just stopped in the services to get my last meal in. What is it? You should know by now. Burgers, chicken bagels with the added addition of some chopped lettuce. Courtesy of Meg. She puts a bit of effort into her food. I'm more of a cook it whatever way I can and eat the fucking thing, but Meg puts a bit of presentation skills in. So thank you, Meg. I took probably 70% of the food that I needed to take with me up to Cuba's, and then she did the rest, so I appreciate that. But that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to eat these burgers, get home, get a good night's sleep. I'm not going to set my alarm tomorrow. I'm just going to wake up when I wake up, which 9 times out of 10 will be 7ish, probably earlier. But that was good. As I said, this video is going to be a little bit choppy. The main thing I wanted to do was get Kuba on camera. But obviously I got some training footage in there as well. Getting put through the pullovers with Anth on the old school blood and guts pullover was quite a moment, I've got to be honest. I'm glad I decided to film that bit. Cheers for Kuba, let me jump in on that one. But that's it. Hope you've enjoyed. Please give it a like, comment, subscribe. I'm back up with Kuba probably in about 10 days, so I'll get all that posing done, because I need to, just for my own personal progression, I guess. So thank you, like, comment, subscribe, peace.